How's it going, guys? Welcome back to S3M2 Football and welcome to today's football preview video. There's a massive clash that is kicking off this weekend in Spain's La Liga. So please join me as I talk just a little bit about the Madrid Derby. The fixture taking place on the 8th of February, that is tomorrow, this Saturday, at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. That sees Real Madrid host hometown rivals Atletico Madrid. We start off our team analysis here with the home side being Los Blancos. The last 5 fixtures for Real Madrid have ended in 4 wins and 1 loss, with their last match being a 3-2 win away at Leganes in the Copa del Rey. In their last 5 fixtures, Real Madrid have scored 14 goals and conceded just 4. So Carlo Ancelotti's team are getting the goals, keeping it solid at the back, getting the results. The first player I'd like to talk about is a player who I think is responsible for a large chunk of those goals. French centre forward Kylian Mbappe has 21 goals and 3 assists in 33 appearances for Real Madrid this season. In Kylian Mbappe, I think Real Madrid have a player leading the line who has tons of pace, who's got great ball control, and is very direct. Every time Kylian Mbappe has the ball, you can expect to see him trying to plot or scheme his way to the opposition goalpost and then take a shot. Creating some of those chances for Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe, I'm expecting to see English attacking midfielder Jude Bellingham. He has 10 goals and 10 assists in 30 appearances, and what I really like about Jude Bellingham is his work rate. He's always running for the ball, but he also has the stamina to back it up. He's got a bit of creativity as well. He is the kind of player who, once he wins the ball back, he's either looking to play it through to somebody else for them to take a shot, or he's looking to take those shots himself. Keeping it solid for Real Madrid in the heart of the midfield, I'd like to talk about French centre mid Eduardo Camavinga. He has just 1 goal and 2 assists in 16 appearances, but in Camavinga, I see a player who is physical, he's aggressive, and he's very good at winning the ball back. Real Madrid do have some defensive issues right now, so I think Camavinga needs to ensure that he is disciplined when it comes to conducting his defensive duties for Los Blancos. Tactically for Real Madrid, I think Coach Carlo Ancelotti is going to want his team to play on the counter-attack. Real Madrid are very good at winning the ball back and then transitioning in a matter of seconds. To that end though, I think we will see them lining up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. The double pivot in midfield I think is crucial for Real Madrid in this game. We'll probably see one player operating as a holding midfielder. It will probably be Tchouaméni, and then another player partnering him in the midfield to do a lot of running, trying to chase the ball down and then just win it for the team. That player could either be Camavinga or even Fede Valverde. The last spot in the center of the midfield will be that number 10 role, and I'm expecting to see either Jude Bellingham there or even Luka Modric. But the responsibility of that role is to just distribute the ball to the front line and ensure that the strikers have a steady supply of good passes to try and convert chances. Okay, on to the away team. Now for Atletico Madrid, the last 5 fixtures for Los Rojiblancos have ended in 4 wins and 1 draw. Atleti's last match was a 5-0 win at home against Getafe, and in their last 5 fixtures, Diego Simeone's team have scored 14 goals and conceded just 3. So matching Real Madrid for goal output, but bettering them in terms of goals conceded. The first player that I want to talk about is somebody who has played a large role in the amount of goals that Atleti have scored. Argentine centre forward Julian Alvarez has 16 goals and 4 assists in 35 appearances for his club team. He's a very quick player, he's very hardworking, you'll often see him doing extra running trying to support the attack, but Julian Alvarez has also proven to be a very lethal and very accurate finisher. He's the kind of player that will really thrive in the Atletico Madrid setup, and I think the numbers speak for themselves. Creatively for Atleti, I'd like to talk about English centre mid Conor Gallagher. In 29 appearances, he has 2 goals and 3 assists, and I think his role in this team is not necessarily to create, but rather to control. He's a very good passer of the ball, he's got a lot of stamina, and he does have a fair bit of creativity. but Conor Gallagher is used in this team to slow the game down or to pick up the tempo according to whatever his team requires in the moment. Defensively for Atletico Madrid, I have to talk about Slovenian goalkeeper Jan Oblak. In 29 appearances, he has 11 clean sheets and he has conceded 26 goals. But when I look at Jan Oblak, I see a very solid, strong goalkeeper. He's got a lot of confidence now and he has found his form. A few months ago, he was struggling quite a bit, but the Jan Oblak we are seeing now is definitely that Jan Oblak we saw when Atletico Madrid had some of their most successful seasons in the last few years. In terms of tactics at Atletico Madrid, counter-attacking is the name of the game, but Diego Simeone has used his midfield to sort of just suffocate the opposition attackers. So it's not just about counter-attacking for Atletico Madrid, it's about sort of just squeezing the opposition and ensuring that they're defensively solid as well. For that, I see Diego Simeone using the 4-4-2 formation quite often. I think what this does is, while it does keep the team solid centrally, it also allows them to apply pressure at the heart of the opposition defense using a strike duo. Julian Alvarez and Antoine Griezmann have proven to have great chemistry with one another, and often we see them working not just for themselves and the team, but for one another as well, going that extra mile, running into the space, even if it doesn't look like they're a dangerous player, but just sort of creating the space for others. Atletico Madrid are a very solid and hardworking team, and they sort of approach each game with the mentality of strength in unity. It's about being aggressive, but also being efficient, winning the ball back, but converting the chances you get each and every time you get an opportunity. Okay, on to the S3M2 verdict and the head-to-head. Now, the last 5 Madrid derbies between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid have ended in 2 wins for Atleti, 1 win for Real, and then 2 draws between the two sides. I think that is surprising because over the last few seasons in cup finals, Real Madrid have really caused a lot of drama for Atleti. In terms of goal output in those last 5 fixtures though, Real Madrid have scored 10 goals while Atletico Madrid have hit the back of the net 12 times. So again, it does seem like it surprises quite a few of us, but Atleti are actually better at converting chances than Real. In terms of league placement though, Real Madrid are first at the top of La Liga with 49 points, while Atletico Madrid are hot on their heels, second, 1 point behind them on 48. So the Spanish La Liga title race is definitely on right now. I think though Real Madrid do have a defensive crisis. They've got an emergency situation at centre back and they're without any of their experienced defenders in that area. No Eder Militao, no Antonio Rudiger, and no David Alaba. I think when it comes to the other players, it is now their responsibility to step up. And I think we will see other players like Tchouameni and Camavinga now having to pull double duty at the back of the defense for Real Madrid. I think though, knowing that they have these upcoming playoff fixtures in the Champions League against Manchester City now heaps piles of pressure on Carlo Ancelotti and his team. Up front, there have been a bit of issues with Jude Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe as well, but I fully expect them to make it back in time for this fixture. Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, are free of all of these issues. They have no injuries to worry about, everybody's playing well, everybody's developed their chemistry, and the team is functioning very efficiently right now. Atletico Madrid also have just 4 losses this season. 2 of those losses came in La Liga, and both were away from home. So at home right now in the La Liga, Atleti are very good. But this fixture is being played at the Bernabeu, so it does make things a little bit more tricky for Diego Simeone and his team. I think if it wasn't for all of the draws, Atleti would probably be at the top of La Liga right now, but they've struggled to sort of just see matches out and just get the finishing touch at times, and it seems like Julian Alvarez has come in and solved that problem for them. Kylian Mbappe joined Real Madrid at the start of the season, and it was very difficult for him to get going, but he seems to have hit his stride now as well. So it is a tale of 2 strikers who are in a new environment and who are actually performing quite well. I think though, the priorities at Los Blancos do play a big role in this match. Is this more important? Is winning the La Liga more important than ensuring Champions League qualification? Where exactly is the danger for this team? And I think Real Madrid have only themselves to blame for the situation. You couple that with the fact that Barcelona are awfully close to both of these teams, and they'll be keeping a very close eye on this match. Whether it's Atleti at the top of the league after this one or Real still there, Barcelona will feel as though they're still part of this title race, so nobody should be ruling them out. I think knowing that Atleti were able to rest goalkeeper Jan Oblak for that match against Getafe means he also comes into this match fresh, fit, ready to go. And I think that's going to be a recurring problem for Real Madrid. The injuries have started piling up, they don't have squad depth, and other players are having to perform duties that they're not used to. But somehow, Carlo Ancelotti's team are still grinding out results. I think it will be a difficult task for them to do here, and I don't think they're going to get the result they want. My score prediction here is going to be Real Madrid 1, Atletico Madrid 1.
Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time and the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.